Okay, Faisi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wabarakatuh.
Okay, yeah. How are you all, 5C? Today is the first session of the review for the final test. When is the final test of English? It's on Wednesday. Wednesday, the first session. Yeah? Okay. Now, mm, what are tested in your final test? What units are tested in your final test? There are 5 units. Unit 6, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, 5C. Do you still remember about those units? All right. Now let's say Basmalah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, and check your answers. Okay. Now, the first unit, Unit 6. Unit 6 is about imperatives, sequence adverbs, and preposition words. Right? What are imperatives? Imperatives are sentences that tell you to do something, right? Like close the door, open the book. What else? Listen, stop, right? Those are imperatives. Okay, so imperatives are sentences that tell you to do something. What do the do what uh what does an imperative not have?
Subject.
A subject. An imperative does not have a subject. So if you make an imperative, you go straight to the verb one. Yes, it doesn't have a subject. Okay, now sequence adverbs. Sequence adverbs are like words that tell you the order of the steps. Like what? Write the 5 sequence adverbs that we have learned. What are they? 5C, do you know what they are? Do you still remember what they
First.
are? First, what
First.
else?
Next.
After
Then.
First,
that,
next,
next,
then,
Then.
then after that, and the last one,
Fine.
finally.
finally, yes. Okay, so for the first step is always first, and for the last step is always finally. But for the second step, until the last step before the last step, I mean, from the second step until the step before the last step, you can choose either next, then, or after that. Right? Okay, 5C. Next. Any questions about this? No, yeah, that's so easy. Oh, yeah. If you haven't answered or if you make mistakes, just copy what's on the screen. Yeah, 5C. Can I go to the next slide? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Now, use the 5 sequence adverbs above. It means in the previous part, yeah, to make a paragraph of making the thing below. What is the thing here? It's a model city. Have you ever made a model city before? Are you sure? I think you have made that like this kind of project from Miss Sophia. No?
Oh,
Okay, no.
yes. Pernah I have. Tapi
Yeah.
bukan mau city.
Okay, 5C. Now, look at the first step. The first step is collect cardboard boxes and tubes. Now, what do you need to write for the first sentence?
First, collect cardboard box and tubes.
All right, thank you, Desda. What is the next step? Who wants to go? Maisha, what is the next step after the first step? This is the second step.
Next,
Then
buy your art
Yeah, nice.
craft material.
Yeah, do you agree with that, Maesha? Maesha use then, Nadesda use next. Are they both okay? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now step number 3. Who wants to go for step number 3? Arkarizi.
what, Miss?
Step number 3.
Mm, After that, paint the box and tops.
After that, paint the boxes and tubes. Is that right? 5C? Yes, that's right. Okay. Next, step number 4. Saralia.
mm, then then
Mm-mm.
or then paint or draw windows and door on your building.
Yes, that's right. Good. And step number 5. Zahra. Zahra, are you there? Oh, Zahra is not responding. Okay, let's go to Charlie's. Charlie's Laika. Step number 5.
Okay. Step number 5. Finally, glue the boxes together.
Actually, this is not the last step, dear. This is step number
Oh,
5, but this is not the last
um,
step.
after that,
Mhm.
glue the boxes together.
Yes, very good. That's step number 5. Okay, thank you. Next, step number 6. Raza, what is step number 6, Raza?
Finally, show your model city to your friends.
All right, well done. For the last step, we have finally. So it's like this 5C. This is my answer. You can use your own answer, yeah. But for the first step and the last step, always use first and finally. Okay, 5C. Do you need to copy this? No, right? Wait, you haven't done it yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the second step until step number 5, it's up to you whether you want to use next, you want to use after that, or you want to use then. It's up to you. But for the first step, you always use first. And for the last step, you always use finally. Am I right? Dan, Arkan Atala, dan?
Yeah.
Done.
Okay, can I move on to the next slide? Yes. All right. Now, the next part is you need to rewrite the sentences as imperatives, just like the examples here. You color the boxes purple because imperatives do not have subjects. So, all you need to do is to only leave out the subject. See here? You color the boxes purple becomes color the boxes purple. The only difference between the two sentences is the subject, right? Okay, so what is number 7? Alfaro. Alfaro, what is number 7? We cannot hear you, Alvaro. I think your microphone is not working. Yeah, we cannot hear you. I'm sorry about that, Alvaro. Okay, I'll move to Kenzie, yeah? Alvaro, thank you. Kenzie, what is number 7?
Brush your teeth after having a meal.
Yes, that's right. Brush your teeth after having a meal. Good. Next, Amy.
Don't cook the shrimps more than 15 minutes.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Don't cook the shrimps more than 15 minutes. All right. So the only differences are the subjects. Imperatives do not have subjects in it, right? You go straight to the verb one. See, this is a verb one, brush, and don't plus verb one for the negative imperatives, right? Any questions so far? No? Do you need to copy this? Can I go to the next slide?
Yes.
Yes. All right. In the next part, you need to rewrite the sentences using with plus to all the material that you use. All right. Example, we use acrylic paint to color the boxes. Now, how do you do it? Because we have we here, we use the we. Okay? We use the we. And after that, we go to the word after the word color, after the word to. This is the word to, right? Right? And we use this here. We color the boxes and then change the use into with acrylic paint like that. Right? 5C? Okay, now let's go to number 9. Raka Kemal. Can you do number 9, please?
Uh, they type the letter with a computer.
Excellent. Very good. Yes, because we have they here. So why we? Wait, let me fix it first. Yeah. They they where was it? No, you can see everything now. They type the letter with a computer like that 5C. They type the letter with a computer. After the word they, you use the word after the word to here. What is that? It's type. Yes. Okay, now thank you, Raka Kemal. Now let's go to Radin. What about number 10, Radin?
Uh, you um make
Huh?
the
Make.
children toys with safe and natural materials.
Excellent, Radin. Make the children toys. There's no the here, yeah. But it's okay if you want to add the. Make the children toys with safe and natural materials. Excellent. Good job. Okay. Do you need to copy that?
Wait.
Okay. Done, 5C?
I'm done.
Can I go to the next slide? Maisha dan Arkarizi dan Arkanatala. Okay. Next, adventure in space. Oh, it's about adverbs of frequency, guys. So there are specific adverbs of frequency and there are non-specific adverbs of frequency. Non-specific ones are like always, usually, often, sometimes, hardly ever, and never, where you don't know the exact number. Yeah, you don't know the exact numbers. You don't know how many times you do it, but what you only what you only know is like the frequency, always, usually, often, like that. But for specific adverbs of frequency, you know the numbers like this: once an hour, once a week, once a month. It means one times an hour, right? One time a week, one time a month, like that. We can change those into hourly, weekly, monthly, daily, fortnightly. Fortnightly is twice a month or every 14 days, yeah, or twice a month. Yeah, or it's written there twice a month. Sorry, yearly, once a year or every year. Now, what about every second Friday? Why is it monthly? Why is it monthly? Because second Friday only happens once a month, right? How many Fridays are there in a month? Maybe there are four, yeah? Maybe there are four, right? Yeah. The first Friday, the second Friday, the third Friday, and the fourth Friday in 1 month. The second Friday only happens once a month. So we can call it monthly, right? Now, how do we put it in a sentence? You put always, sometimes, etc. here before the verb. Yeah. Don't forget to add an s if the subject is a he. Don't forget the s if the subject is a he, she, it. And you put these specific adverbs of frequency at the end of the sentence like this. Don't forget to add an s for subjects he, she, and it. Okay, Fasi? Next, uh, for the questions, we use ever and how often. Nah, we use ever for yes no questions. If the answer is yes or no, we use ever. Nah, where do you put ever? Here. Do you ever play chess in your free time? Does he? Oh, please add ever here. Yeah. Does he ever? Please add ever here. Does he ever go to the cinema? Like that. It's missing the ever. Does he ever go to the cinema? Nah, do you ever or does he ever is our questions about uh for asking about how often you do something here, right? It's not asking about your experience. No, we're not talking about your experience, but we are talking about your routines, how often you do things. Okay, so the question is not have you ever, but the question is do you ever. Remember that, yeah, 5C. Do you ever or does he ever? Okay, followed by a verb 1. And if the answer is always, usually, often, or sometimes, you answer with yes. But if the answer is hardly ever or never, you answer with no. Don't forget the S for he, she, it. Now, for the how often question. How often is put at the beginning of the sentence. The question. How often does he visit his grandparents, like that? You can answer it with a specific and non-specific adverbs of frequency, or you can answer it with non-specific adverbs of frequency. Sorry, non-specific or specific. Yeah. Okay, 5C. So far, so good. Okay, let's move on to the practice. Yeah. Now, write the questions and answers using ever, using the phrases in the box. There's only one phrase actually. Using the phrase in the box and at first of frequency related to you. So it's uh, related to you, yeah. The answers are related to you. Oh yeah, there is some misspelling here. It's supposed to be with C. Specific is with C, not with S. This is also with C. C, 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 C. Not with S, but with C. Okay. Now, who can do this one? Let's go to who has an yeah. Okay, Zara, are you there now? Zara. Okay, Zahra, what question did you make here? Zahra, what's the question? Whatever.
Can you ever
Hmm?
break
Do
do you
do you ever break? Do you ever break? Can you speak louder, Zahra? Okay, here is the question. Do you ever break the fast with dates like that? Yeah, Zahra. Now, how do you answer that, Zahra? For specific, like weekly, daily, or monthly, what's your answer for this one? Zahra? Huh? What? Can you speak louder?
monthly?
Can you hear what Zahra is saying? 5C? Okay, fine. That's okay, Zahra. Let's have Arkan to answer it. Arkan, what's your answer, Arkan?
Um, no.
Huh?
Uh,
No?
no, I
No what?
never.
No, I never. But it's up to you actually. If you answer it with never, then you don't have any specific answer. Yeah. What about the full sentence, Arkan? No, I. What's the full sentence, Arkan? No,
I
I
never
never.
break the fast with dates.
Yes, very good. No, I never break the fast with dates. Just like this. No, I never break the fast with dates. You put it here, the never. Yeah. Okay, now what about this? Write questions and answer using the timetable with how often. Let's go back to Desda. What's the question for practice Kumon, Desda?
How
How
often do you practice Kumon?
Very good. How often do you practice Kumon and how do you answer that? Use the
Mm,
timetable.
I often practice command.
Oh, okay. If you have a timetable like this, yeah, if you have a timetable, the answer is always in specific, is always with specific adverbs of frequency, like that. So, what's the adverb of frequency can we use here, Deska? Twice a
Wait,
twice a week. So the answer is I I practice.
I practice command twice a week.
Yes, very good. Oh, why is it the question again? Yes, I practice Kumon twice a week. Okay. Now, yeah, the question we already have here. How often do you play tennis? Now let's have Atta answer. Atta, are you there? Atta. All right, Atta is not responding. So let's go to Raka Kemal. Do you play tennis, Raka Kemal?
Teacher,
No.
Practice is
How often do
uh,
you play tennis is the question.
what's the answer?
And the answer is I play tennis once a week.
I play tennis once a week or weekly
Or
or
every
every
Sunday.
Sunday. Yes, well done, Raka. What is practice, guys? 5C.
What?
What does
practice,
practice mean?
Practice. Yeah.
latihan.
Yes, that's it, Arkan. Okay, do you need to copy this? Can I go to the next slide? 5C?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Now, synonyms and antonyms. There will be synonyms and antonyms in your test, right? Now, examples tiny, the synonym of tiny is little. Amaze, the synonym of amaze is surprise and like. The antonym is dislike and happy, unhappy or sad. Now let's put these into these. Number 13. What is the answer for number 13? Marvis was very to be in space, but he was that he couldn't see his family. Do you think it's a synonym or antonym?
Antonym.
Antonym because there is but there, but he was. So what goes here and what goes here? Marvis was very
Happy,
Happy,
happy to be in space, but he was
unhappy.
Unhappy.
unhappy or sad that he couldn't see his family for a long time. All right, good. I see. Now number 14. Marvin. Now it's Marvin, yeah, not Marvis anymore. Marvin was blah 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 by how beautiful the stars were, and he blah 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 by it. Synonym or antonym? Synonyms, right? There is an here. So it means that they are equal. So what goes here?
Amazed.
Amazed or surprised, and he was amazed. Yeah. Well done, 5C. Okay, do you need to copy this? All right, copy that quickly. All right, we still have 5 more minutes. We can do the next unit today, I think. Okay, 5C, can I go to the next slide? Okay, now the next unit is about Osacho. osastyo, the order of adjectives, right? They are opinion, size, age, shape, color, and origin. Okay? If it's so hard for you to remember, just remember osastyo. Alright, now if you have so many adjectives to describe one thing, you have to remember the osastyo. Okay, just like this. We have African, enormous, black, beautiful, oval, and ancient. Now, let's put these adjectives into the correct order, to the correct category. All right? What is for opinion? What belongs to opinion?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Well done. What belongs to size?
Enormous.
Ovals. Enormous.
Enormous. Enormous is very big. Very, very big. What about age? What belongs to
Ancient.
age? Ancient. Yes, that's right. Ancient is very, very old. What belongs to shape?
Oval.
Oval.
Oval. Yes. And what belongs to color?
Black.
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 Black. And what belongs to origin?
African.
African. Well done, 5C. Now, after that, we have like three adjectives where we need to put into before a noun here. And how do we put them together? Just follow Osastyo. Complete the sentence using the adjective in the box. Now, what is Indonesian?
Origin. So it's
Origin. What is brave?
brave is opinion
Opinion. Young.
is age.
Young is age. So which comes first?
Brave, young, and
Brave.
intelligent.
Yes. What comes first is brave and followed by
Young,
young and then followed
intelligent.
by Indonesian. Yes, because brave comes first. It's an opinion. Young after that is an age. Indonesian is the last one. It's always the last one because it's origin. All right. Can I go to the next slide?
Yes,
All right. Next. Oh, it's originate 9. Okay, fine then. Okay, so I think that's it for our discussion today. Do you have any questions? We have discussed unit 6 until unit
it
8, yeah. Do you have any questions so far?
no.
No. Okay, at home, I want you to try finishing the review, all of it
Okay.
until the end.
Mm,
Okay? And so, no, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. So on Friday, we will have less time to do the review before we discuss it. Okay, if I see
yes.
any questions?
No.
No? Okay. So if you don't have any questions, I'll see you again on Friday, inshallah. Okay. Thank you so much for today's 5C. Let's say hamdalah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Thank you,
Okay.
Miss Arum. Allahu yabarik
Oh,
fiik.
you berarti.
Allahu yubarifikum. Okay. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bye, 5C.